Hey everybody, GravyTrain here, coming back at you with another episode of Head to Head with Gravy and Kreepy. And Kreepy is here as well, and we left off right after doing some battles, and we're coming back to that same point. And
hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. So in case you don't get to, make sure you watch the first Head to Head. Make sure you watch the second one. We just finished this battle you see on the screen. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Gravy's channel.
Super and important. Kreepy's channel. Super important too.
The more, and this sounds weird, but it's seriously like making a snowball down a hill. The more people start jumping on, the better exposure we get. The more people start picking up this game. The more people start picking up this game, the more longer we can all enjoy our game. So,
words of wisdom.
We're trying to use this platform to grow.
Cool. All right. Well, let's move on to the next one then.
More PvP. More PvP. I love PvP. Beef Lunch 5.9. What was it? 5.7.
5.7. Yep.
This guy just made me super happy, and I'll tell you why. Because this guy's gonna let me bust out my furnace.
Well, and he put his lily in the first slot.
This guy, he makes me so happy. You know what I mean?
See, so, you bust out Furnace like only in certain circumstances. If we were on my account today, we'd be using Furnace all the time. He's in my main lineup now. That epic that epic with Furnace, so good. That rework and that epic, I cannot say enough. If you haven't watched my epic and rework spotlight, definitely go do that, and then come back and watch this. But yeah, I mean, the epic and the rework to Furnace is so good. He is such a strong hero now. But anyhow, carry on. What were you gonna say? So we're gonna go ahead and use Furnace this round,
right? So there, once again, several things to do here. So we're gonna want Furnace, because we need to draw fire. Paralysis, the plummet, all that business is coming for us. So we're going to use Furnace slot 1.
So first, real quick, how is your Furnace ruined?
14/14 with 4.7k skill.
And did you remove the Kragle runes off of him?
Yes.
Okay, or Cargill, or however it was, yeah.
Whatever.
I had to remind everybody yesterday, I'm like, remove your Cargill runes.
Yeah. Please do not be stupid. Remove your Cargill runes. All right,
okay. So he's defense, you said?
Right. So here's a little change up. There's several things you could do here. Well, no, he's like 14/14, so he's pretty balanced.
Okay.
But I definitely wanted that in high skill to start a lot of fires.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do him in slot 1, have him draw fire, have him draw the plummet. After that, there's several things we can do. We can either do Kra, Hansuki, and Jin, which would work disgustingly well.
I was thinking Hansuke and Jin for sure.
You know what? Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that exact team.
Instead, well, okay, so I would almost skip Hansuke, do Agnon, and Kra and Jin.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because now Furnace is going to buff damage on Agnon. So you're going to have that. And in this case, he'll already be taunting. Typically, I would put him second.
Right.
Agnon first, and then Furnace, and then Kra, and then Jin. And your Kra is way the heck down here.
I need that final star, man. I need that final star. I run the layer of the list every day.
Yeah. Okay. I do forget about stars because I have all mine. So, all right. So yeah, I think this is very similar to a team that I would run. Like I'm running right now. Agnon. Matter of fact, my team is this. Or if I don't have to worry about Jin, I'll have either Ponti or I will have Malice in this slot. Because of the Jin being there. I mean, I don't think this Jin is even going to be a problem, but because Agnon will all but ignore it. After the first round, Furnace will ignore it.
Right.
So, I mean, it really isn't a big deal. We probably could go with that. But that's the team that I'm running right now. That is my team. Is this against Jin, swapping in for Ponti or Malice. And, Ponti or Malice. And it just kicks ass. Like, it just dominates. So, especially you get Agnon doing Terror Storm. You get Ponti with doing his lightning attacks and Epic. You got Jin doing lightning attacks, and then you got Furnace boosting damage, giving damage reduction on top of Jin's damage reduction. I mean, it's gross. It is gross.
I know that with Jin Lee, Furnace, and Hansuki has an 80%, you didn't mishear that, everybody that's listening, 80% damage reduction on Hansuki.
Not actually completely accurate, but it's so he's going to get damage reduction of, I think it's like 20% or 25% for armored.
Right.
He's going to get 50% multiplicative from Jin. So if depending on what gets applied first, and I'm going to be doing a video later tonight about how damage is calculated, damage resistance, that kind of thing. So 25%. So say he's got, so flat out 25, that leaves 75% damage reduction open. Of that 75%, 50% will be applied against that 75%. So cut 75% in half, and then add that to that total. And then take the 50, or it'll be 15. It'll be 15 for the Forge team. So 15% of that 62% or whatever that's left. So it ends up only being, it's not 80%. It's definitely less. But it's still darned good. So, and that's only against ranged attack, or against melee attacks. That's not against ranged attacks. Or it's only against physical attacks, not magical attacks. Sorry. So the calculations are... like I said, I'm going to be putting together... I've been actually meaning to do this for a while, and I keep getting sidetracked, but I've had extensive conversations with Dylan on the dev team and going over the mechanics and that kind of stuff, so I'll be doing spotlights on that later today. So, anyhow, back into it.
Well, let's do it.
Solid team.
Let's crush this team.
But yeah, this I have tons and tons of success. You will occasionally on like a Valken Epic proc, you might get some weirdness. Or ironically, a difficult opponent for this team, Arya. I've almost gotten beat by an Arya on this team. Like,
Arya,
everybody died.
You don't bring dwarves. I've been working on a defense that I'm trying to work on a defense that you like, I don't know, I'm working it all out in my head, but I want a defense that baits people into bringing stuff so I can let Arya kill everything.
Yeah. So here,
something with Theron.
One thing that I do differently, and I highly recommend to you, and I highly recommend to you, the viewer, is to put 3 festives on your furnace. You want, or actually, I have 4 festives on my furnace. You want to get combustion round 1. The reason that you want to get combustion round 1 is right now everybody's silenced, but Valken has probably got 3 festives on him. Jin has probably got 2 festives on him. His Agnon has probably got 3 festives on him. Lily probably doesn't have any. Or maybe 1, something like that, but it really doesn't matter. But combustion is going to remove all energy on 3 heroes, and it's always 3 different heroes unless he misses an attack or something like that. So you're gonna, by removing all their stuff, effectively you're silencing them for more than 1 round. Like Valken's least time-consuming ability to come back up is like 4 turns. Jin is like 4 turns, something like that. Agnon is 4 or 5 turns. I mean, it gets pretty sick. When they're out of energy, they're basically basic attacks the rest of the fight. So furnace
which won't be very
is
long.
hugely powerful right now. Because of this, you throw... I mean, I was doing my spotlight, and I realized, wait a minute, and it was just like, oh my god, absolutely, you want to have festives, 4 festives on furnace. So worth it.
Very nice. Okay, so I'm definitely going to tear a page out of that playbook because that sounds fantastic. Here we're going to get the fired up boosted damage, which adds fire damage to the end of every attack. So this is going to hurt. And the reason why I say this is going to hurt because my crowd's mostly offensive.
So here, because I would say Agnon won't be silenced, but these 2 will, and I think that's important. So calm before, do you concur?
Yes, but then there's the offensive side of me that says we're going to kill Valken and Agnon.
We might. I mean, okay, you're driving today, so we'll do that.
Impossible.
That was what I figured would happen there, but it's still okay. We can do Hardened Assault to take Valken out and then get some damage on Lily, or we can drop Lily to worry about Valken next round.
I
still got Taunt on Furnace. Furnace is almost full health.
I would do Hardened Assault just because the Vine's damage when he's up versus the Vine damage when he's down.
Okay.
Him surviving that damaged my offensive scheme. And so the Plant Rune doing hard there, everybody, you see. And we got the wildfire in your mother stinking face, fool! Sorry. Oh, that made me happy right there, folks. Oh, man.
No point in silencing there because she's immune. And now we drop and everything's good.
Yep. And I know some people are probably like, Ben, she had evasion, why would you do that? Because that's going to be his last action of the fight anyway. He's going to die to vines. So, perfect fight. So, let's do that real quick.
With your furnace?
I would really... Let's ruin the furnace. So, Emily has a red, Ben has a red.
You don't need Emily.
Yeah, I don't. Emily
is so this summer. Or so this winter for some people. I have used Emily so little, it's not even funny. Green Festive, Yellow Hero. All right.
We could use the Green Festive. Should have the Green Festive.
Right
there.
Yeah, that's right. And that's an attack. Okay. And an elite, no less.
You're going to have to get some gold, so go to the shop. Folks, don't test a lot and hunt people like I do because you'll have 0 gold.
Yeah. Oh, if you're doing a bunch of like hunting, like resetting for the refreshing. Yeah.
Yeah. So, every now and then I'll just go on streaks. Yeah. Yes, please.
Why do you not have gems as an option?
I don't know. Sometimes the shop is really fickle. Sometimes the shop is nice. Sometimes the shop hates me. But sometimes people are like, hey, look at this great offer. And I'm like, this is bullcrap.
So, yes on this?
Yes. So now that's 2 festives right there. So we got a red, a yellow. So we got a red and a yellow on Zen. So Zen should be towards the bottom.
Oops.
I don't remember.
He's going to be gold. And there he is. Come on.
Oh,
it looks like he has 2 yellows. Well, we can use 1 yellow here.
Yeah.
The green.
Where's the other?
The blue. He won't have a blue, so the red maybe you put somewhere else. I don't know.
Oh, it's on Abigail. That's where it's at. It's on Abigail for Dogs of War round 2. Okay. Took me a second, but I got it.
Alright, so furnace. Damn it. Furnace. We'll get rid of these. Personally, I think you overskill. I don't think you need quite that much skill, but that's just a preference difference. I'm really jealous of you having a yellow tank rune, because I don't.
It's not you, it's me. How many times do we get to hear that in our life and it's true? How many times?
Wait. Oh, yeah, we got 2 festives. Oh, we need 4 anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, that's right. Yep. And we'll go with this one because health sucks. 8 health.
What are the stats on this? For like attack and defense.
On what, the elite or the festive or his stats?
Oh, yeah, his stats.
Defense doesn't mean jack.
Yeah.
Not with this build, but 13,000 offense. So I actually, actually on my hero I used, or my version. So I used a purple festive and the yellow rune. I used one of the either it was the hero rune that had defense, attack, or one of the healer runes that had defense, attack. So I got a bunch of attack off of that. I'm pretty sure mine is at 14,000. Maybe even a little higher, 14.5.
Well, I'll leave mine the way it is because I need my black festives on Agnon.
Yep. Alright. So back into it. 5693. So this will actually work out because we can stop Emily from rezzing using Furnace. As long as we got Craw, which we do, this should be a cakewalk.
So we need to put Furnace. So we need to put Furnace in slot 1, though.
He can be 1 or 2. It really doesn't matter. I usually put Agnon first, but you can put him first.
But what I'm worried about is their Agnon dropping somebody.
Oh, that's right. You didn't have it. I still have Taunt on mine somehow. Maybe I didn't have that other one. I don't know. Mine has the epic too, so and I have the skin. Everything looks different.
I have the skin on mine, but I don't know what I was doing. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. That's exactly what I was worried about.
Yeah, but it's not too big a deal. Because he's dead.
Anyway.
So now, and that leaves 3 heroes. This one's going to be dead. This one might die. And she can't res. Do a little bit of this. Do a little bit of this.
Because now we can just focus on offense. We don't have to be passive at all.
And take her down. Yep. This team dominates. I mean, it will occasionally lose if you're not careful, but
right.
This team, Furnace is so friggin' strong now. So strong. Granted, it does. I mean, he's strong even without 4 festives, but yeah. So I would do the exact same thing on this team, unless you. I mean, we can try other things though. I think people like to see us changing it up, but we can do another round of this team and then change or whatever you want to do.
Let's do that team on this team, and then let's get creative. After this, let's see if we can. I don't know. I just bought 10 million gold. I'm feeling froggy. You know what I mean? I'm feeling froggy.
So same team, or we don't have to worry about Agnon or anything else here. Once again, these people need to watch my videos. They need to put Lily last. They need to put Emily third. I would probably do Hansuke first, Falcon second, because you can use Jujutsu Strike, or Ijitsu Strike, or whatever it is,
right,
to remove Taunt. I mean, yeah, they're just all out of order.
The only thing, on that defense, I would put Falcon first, and here's why. If they bring a Jin, you have a chance to proc haste. That's the only reason I put Falcon first.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I get you. All right, so let's do it.
Let's cook these guys. These poor people, they don't even know. They're probably just going through their lives, having a good time. You know, these are the type of people that watch Andy Griffith now. You know, the homeschooling type. And if you're homeschooled, don't get cheesed off at the video. I homeschooled. And look at me, I turned out great. My IQ is at least 22.
At least. Maybe 24.
I don't like to brag. I don't use my platform for greatness. Dude.
All right. I'm just roting this here. Just kind of... Emily, the reason that I didn't use silence is because I already hit everybody with the energy drain, so it's like, why bother?
Exactly. Yeah, what I like about it is, once again, I'm very offensive-minded, but what I love about it, what I just absolutely love about this team, did we put her in oak form already?
Yep.
That's nice. So what I love
about
this team
I'm fast forwarding through these fights because they're pretty simple.
Yeah. That's so nice. So what I like about this team a lot already is I'm offensive minded. So a lot of my strategies roam around me thinking I'm going to kill you before you kill me. Mm-hmm. And I really like not having to play passive into round 2. I really like that.
Yep.
That's a great team. That's a great team right
there.
Well,
and on top of that, like if you're not going heavy festives on Furnace, what I usually try to do is I try to do a whole rainbow of touch attack runes. So I'll put a disease. He's already does the fire by default, so like a shock rune, a freeze rune if you have one, and like one of the other status effects, because his basic attack is AoE. It hits the entire enemy party at once. So if you've got a 20% chance for each one of those procs to happen, you put those status effects out, then you put them out there with a demon. Or you get the demon, like, well, Pygneus, but you get the demon runes on a Malice or a Zulk, or both. Yeah, it gets disgusting, and they're crippled. I mean, you get all that stuff going on, so... Alright. So, the only thing that we're seeing differently than having a Valken or a Lily is Valken and a Lily. What do you want to do against this one? This one's at least got a little bit of change. There's a Drac here. On defense, I would never put Drac on defense right now.
Yeah,
just right too easy to freeze.
He's just so little actual value. So right here, so many things I want to do to this person. So many things
I want to do to this person. At least they have the right roster order. So Drac before Valken there makes sense. Lily in the 3rd spot makes sense. So yeah, you can't fault them for that. They're fairly decently runed. They're basically 5,700 runes. The Jin, if that Jin was a little higher, this team would probably be formidable. So
let's do one of my old teams. So let's go with Kai, Selwyn, Lily, and Agnon.
Nice. I've done this one on defense before. Kai, Selwyn, Lily... Agnon, Lily, right?
Well, Lily, the reason why Lily first in this case is because their Lily isn't going to come out of her shell until the 3rd spot. And I want to be able to put Tapir on her. Agnon, there.
He moved because we had changed Furnace. Yeah. It's throwing me off.
Alright, so what I love about this team, everybody, is they're going to get their moves, they're going to do some of their stuff, but a lot of energy is going to be wasted on attacking heroes that aren't going to take any damage, and I love it. Kai self-cleanses, so taunt's gone, AoE goes down, and furthermore, not only is your AoE down, but now you're going to be attacking people that you can't hurt. Look at that. That's it. Now we're going to freeze Drac and the Panda. Now Valken has no one following up his attack. And guess what? He's
and
gonna.
Kai was the only one
now.
that got frozen because he's the only
but
one
he's
that
gonna
could.
self-cleanse.
Right.
So here's this, and here comes the fear for the whole team. And Vines are gonna put in some work. Lots of dead people. And so over here, yep. And yep. I love this.
Now, do you have shield piercing runes on any of these guys?
On these guys, no.
Right.
Vines are gonna have to finish them off.
Alright, so Jin is the next biggest threat right now. Except here we'll do this to Lily. Oh, what? That was my mistake. I forgot about the friggin' evasion. Well, this might clear evasion, although it'll clear whatever, so let's try it. It did clear the evasion.
So let's chill their Jin Lee.
Oh, I missed hitting the button, but I hit the epic and proc that anyways, so.
We're winning, baby? Well, kind of. That 5...
No, I messed up that one attack.
I love Lily. This could actually hurt really bad.
It could hurt both of us really bad, though, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. But hopefully we get that heal back. There we go.
And we still got evasion, so...
See if we can get that Jin Lee.
Yeah, because Drac is not going to fall.
Love that evasion.
Alright, so Drac should actually go down now.
Right. And with electricity, he'll do damage to other people.
That's no good.
I got good news. We still got a chance.
Yeah, we do.
All it takes is one more round of vines. Give me some vines. God, a Drac is 5. That's why my Hunter Killer team I love.
I don't think we got it. I think we're going to lose it. That was my fault. That was my fault. That's why I screw up. Like, I don't generally die because my friggin' strategies are wrong. I die because I go through these battles too quickly.
Yeah, I mean, and it is what it is. But right here, let's see, what could we do to this person?
So they have this. They actually have this entirely in the right order. No, they don't. What am I saying? They have this. Their Lily needs to be last. So.
All right. So in this situation, I would go with Furnace, Craw, Hansuki, and Jinli. I like this. Sucky Craw, dude, all the way down at the bottom, dude. I need Lair of the Lich refresh.
Okay.
Oh boy, I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, the new Furnace updates. He has got to be one of the most powerful revamps they've done. Like, as far back as, like, well, Dwarves, they revamped pretty strong, but, like, Ember, they made good, but not overpowered. Cobressa, they made good. Viperia, they made good, but not overpowered.
Right.
But yeah, this one, they made Furnace awesome.
In this battle, there's several things that come to mind immediately for me. First off, there's silence. But the Agnon drop is coming. And once again, I hate the thought of this going south on us because of us wanting to... I want to do combustion, but I don't want Agnon to drop Panda.
So all we have to do is hit... Well, alright, so there's a 1 in 4 chance that Agnon is not the one that gets picked by combustion. And this is purely anecdotal. There is no basis in fact whatsoever with this. It feels like it goes closer, Like, it's less likely to go to Jin if we target Lily than it is to go, like, to skip over. That's nowhere near, because I know now that I've said it, that's exactly what's going to happen. But I would still do that here, but it's up to you. We're going to have to deal, it's a matter of, do we want to get one hero dropped, or do we want to get vines out on us?
Well, we can do Calm Before with our panda.
Not before Lily gets to act.
But Lily's already turned, has already gone by.
Oh, did it?
Yep. But
because they put her first and she loses, and so she didn't get the benefit. So that's what was throwing me off. So lesson learned there, guys. Never put your Lily first on defense.
Never put
ever, because she never even goes into oak form, so she doesn't ever get the benefit of having the silence cleansed. Alright, so we'll do this.
So here I'd say we play, so there's two, so there's the aggressive school, and then there's the let's make sure we win this school. Right now we're going with the let's make sure we win this school. So Dark Designs, get us a stack of Foresight.
Yep. Alright, so now it really doesn't matter, but we'll just cleanse the taunt rune.
And it wounds her so she can't heal.
See, this is what I was afraid of, but alright, we'll go ahead and silence.
We're going to silence. So now, here comes the combustion round 2, and now we're cooking.
We want to hit, we probably want to make sure we hit Agnon because we don't want Terror Storm to come through.
Right, absolutely.
Alright, so everybody but Valken got hit that time.
Look at this Hanzuki go! Oh my gosh! Sorry, I'm back. Folks, build your Hanzuki of high skill and offense, that's all I'm going to say. You die! Oh gosh. How was what's so
yeah, I think had we gone the other route and had we done combustion that first round, I'm pretty sure that fight wouldn't have lasted 2 rounds. But you never know, it could have gone sideways too. We've got time for one more battle. One more relatively quick battle. Time flies.
Yes, time flies. Alright, so let's
wow. June or July of 1990 or of 2018 called and wants its Barb's team back. Yeah, they haven't played in a while, probably.
So I know what you're thinking, Brad. Don't even think about it. But why not, Brad? I don't want to do your stupid Iris, Marrow, Ego Rock, and Jin Lee team, but it's fun. It's fun.
The only reason I'm humoring you is I like Iris and Marrow. So, alright. So, let's go family. Let's go monster. And we will do the mash. The monster mash. The monster mash.
Alright, so...
Is he ruined?
Oh yes, all these guys, except the only person that's not ruined in this are the 2 fire monsters, Koros and.
See, I would have had him ruined. I wouldn't have had Hopper ruined because I despise Hopper. But I would have had Koros ruined. But yeah, this should be good because we'll be able to get taunt here and whatever.
And the beautiful thing, and let's make sure Ego Rock's in slot 1.
In front of Marrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to freeze everybody.
Oh, okay. And actually, now that I think about it, we probably want to do... we probably want to do this and then throw Jin last.
Yeah, exactly. This is the exact team we want.
I just got excited about the Monster Mash. We did the mash.
I think the Monster Mash would still work.
Monster Mash. Don't demonetize. I'm not monetized, but don't silence my video, YouTube. Somehow I doubt that Monster Mash is protected.
Have you ever watched a video of the guy singing that? He is the most stiffest, rigid, and I don't know if that's like part of his act.
It's
or what,
part of the act for Monster Mash, yeah. Alright, so... Oh, did we get Baylogged already? What the... Oh, no, we got Dracked. Boo! How did I end up with Taunt on... Do you put a Taunt rune on your... dude. Dude. Oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Ask me why. Ask me why. Go ahead.
That doesn't justify a why. You don't put a Taunt rune on Marrow? Oh my god. Oh my god.
My Marrow is sick nasty. My Marrow is
Alright, we'll look at it afterwards. We'll look at it afterwards. Alright. So, silencing...
Oh my, hive mind time. So that means Light Nova's coming, folks. Oh no, you wouldn't. You couldn't. You did. Oh, watch what happens now. Disgusting.
Do you not have shield piercing on Jin?
I used to. I took it off.
Oh, dude.
Otherwise, that would have been the fight, folks.
Dude.
But all of Iris's attacks are shield piercing.
Yeah, but she doesn't have... Yeah. I wouldn't have done the first ability had I known she didn't have shield piercing. Although, in fairness, Jin does. But I always have shield piercing on Jin. Always, 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 always.
I'm going to put it back on. But I was working out a different build. I'm going to switch it back, though. Zhao with his stupid Jin always gives me Jin envy. So I'm you know, like you two have like the 25k attack Jins. I have my Jin's like 23 something, and it's just I have Jin envy really bad. I don't know what that says. But
we got to wrap up here for at least for the video. Yeah. We can chat afterwards, but so yeah, everybody, thank you for watching. Make sure you check out Kreepy's channel. He's got good stuff out there as well. Subscribe and follow him. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't, welcome to the community. Yeah, thanks Kreepy for another round of great videos today. Thanks for being my guest here.
My pleasure. Super fun as always. And once again, I know we've already done it twice, but it's super important. Like and subscribe to videos. It's cool to watch them, and we want you to watch them, but more people are going to like them, more people will watch them, and our game's going to survive longer when you like and subscribe. Thanks for your time and attention, Gravy. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon, brother.
All righty.